I'm very excited to introduce our newest feature for TZ iBoat, Trips. With Trips, you'll be able to save and replay all of your fishing, racing, cruising, or weekend sailing adventures in order to look at them in detail after a race, or simply remember the best moments like a photo album. It's the new memory of your boat. All of your trips are organized in a chronological list. Each trip is displayed with a mini chart that shows the route traveled, or a photo if you took one during the day. It also shows the name you gave it, the date, as well as the duration and the distance covered. With this information, let's look at my last sail. We've got all the information recorded during the trip. That way we have a summary that closely reflects the day. On the left side, you'll find the general information that you have just seen in the list, date and time of departure, arrival, and on the right side, the chart that displays the trip. Any photos taken during your day can be found here. You can make them bigger by clicking on each one of them and then scroll through just like a photo album. The day is time-stamped, and if you scroll with the time bar at the bottom, you can see where the boat was throughout the day. When you get set to get off the dock, it's very easy to start recording your trip. Just click on the new Nav button at the bottom right-hand side of your screen. And during the recording, this bar will display the duration, the distance covered, and your speed. You can modify this data if you want. Once you reach your destination, just click the stop button to end the recording. TZ iBoat will ask you to fill in some optional information, and then your trip is recorded and ready to be displayed in Trips. The idea is to be able to replay the day with so much information you'll be able to remember the trip years from now, which I think is a great new feature. We also give you the option to add any additional photos you would like from your photo albums, either taken that day or maybe you have one from a previous trip. When you're done, simply click Save Trip and it shows up in your list. We're also going to give you the option to follow your friends and family so that you can see the trips they've decided to share the same way you can see your own. There's an option to follow and unfollow them here. So let's take a look at my followers and find my friend Johan. He spent a bunch of his summer sailing around Sweden, and since he was online, I can see the trips he has decided to share. If I find one I like, I can select it, see the details of his trip, just the same as I can do with mine. I can see his speed, tides, sunrise, trip log, all the information that we recorded. If I click on one of his photos, I can see those as well. Additionally, I can animate his trip the same way I could do with my own trips, and it's almost like I was there sailing with him. Another fun feature we have added is the live trip. When one of my friends starts a trip, I receive a notification, and then I can follow them in real time in TZ iBoat until they arrive at the end of their trip. Let's see how that looks. This feature is particularly useful for your friends and family members who might have stayed at home, and I can see where you are throughout your trip. A final bonus, if you like, you can create a postcard of your trip, which you can send to your friends and family via Messenger, WhatsApp, or however you like. We hope you like the new features in TZ iBoat, and we hope you enjoy using trips this year.